Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to do the Authortube Newbie Tag. The first question is, how did you find out about Authortube? I think the first Authortuber I ever discovered was Sarah Ella. I don't think she's making videos anymore, but she was the first person I found out about the Authortube community. After that, I think the first person I ever followed actively was Kate Kavanaugh. It was the first time I actually ever subscribed to an Authortuber, followed her for more than just, occasional how-to videos. So I think that was my first actual dive into the Authortube community. Second question is, what genres do you write in? I write in a wide array of speculative fiction genres, so I've written in fantasy, dystopian, and a little bit in sci-fi. So those are most of the ones that I've written in so far. Third question is, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? For writing tense, it greatly depends on the story. Sometimes it's, most of the time I write past tense, but I'm not going to say that's how I'm always going to write a story. Sometimes I might have to do present tense or, whatever. So most of the time I write past tense, but it just depends on the story itself and what the story needs. As far as point of view, again, it's whatever the story needs. I try not to box myself in one particular point of view. It just really, it's what the story says it needs. And as far as category of story, I write primarily either YA or adult. Those are the two areas I focus in. I did at one point want to write a middle grade, but I just decided that probably wasn't the type of story I intended to write. Number 4, are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? I am a plotter, for sure. Now, I'm not the type of plotter that is gotta know all the characters' backstories, gotta know all that, and extreme world building and rules and such. I basically just need a proper outline so that I know where the story has to go, and that's all I need to get started. I like to know a little bit more about my characters, but not a whole lot, because I feel like it makes them very cardboard. I like to let them grow throughout the story. That helps me learn about them as I go along. But yeah, I just need a proper outline. That's what I need. But I cannot just pants it, and I don't really like plantsing it. I like to actually have an outline to go off of. Number 5, are you a self-published, published, or yet to be published? I have self-published a co-authored novel, Ship Secrets and Survivors. I also would like to be traditionally published as well, so my goal is to be hybrid. So I am both self-published and traditionally published. That's my goal. What publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house and or literary agent? Well, currently I am published under the Order of the Pen Press, which is the company I and my co-author own. And so any books that we decide we're going to co-author, any that we decide that we want to self-publish, we will publish under that imprint. Now, as far as other companies that I have my eye on and that would be kind of cool to be published under, maybe Enclave. They do a lot of Christian speculative fiction, so I feel like my books might fit well there. Maybe Bethany House, because they seem to publish a lot of books like mine, and I feel like maybe my books would also fit there pretty well. As far as literary agents, really just any ones that would be interested. I'm still working on learning about them and figuring out who might be the best fit for me, so I don't really have one yet. Number 7, what Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? Aside from how-tos, maybe some vlogs. I might be able to give a perspective on how to co-author. That's something I feel like maybe isn't represented a whole lot in the Authortube community, as well as how to co-own a publishing house. That is something that I'm learning, and I can take you guys along and experience my journey along with me. So yeah, co-authoring, vlogs, all sorts of things like that. Number 8, when did you start writing? I started writing when I was 8. I decided I wanted to be a published author when I was 12. Number 9, what was the first story you ever wrote? The first story I ever wrote was about a horse that talked, and yeah, that's about all I want to share about that one. Number 10, what authors have inspired your writing the most? I think Stephanie Morrill, the heart that she puts in all of her stories, she shares a lot of emotion in them. She's not scared of taboo topics. She's very brave in her writing, and I want to be able to bring that into my own writing. I like Tolkien for the breadth of his world building and how he's able to integrate elements of his faith into his works without it being super preachy. I really appreciate that. It's really awesome. So I think those are the two authors that have inspired me the most. Number 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? I do schedule my writing sessions. I prefer to get my writing done in the morning while my brain is still fresh. Though, with my business and stuff, I still have to push myself in the afternoon to do creative writing if I still have stuff left to do. But yeah, I do schedule them in, otherwise they'll never get done. Number 12. Do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? I use a blend. I mostly type on the computer, but I do some plotting and idea brainstorming by hand. I just feel like it helps me flow through my thoughts better. So yeah, I do a blend of that, but mostly on the computer. As far as where I write, I typically write in my office. I find that it helps me focus better because I'm away from a lot of the distractions throughout the house. So yeah, I usually write in my office. Number 13. What are you most looking forward to now that you're part of Authortube? Just being able to bring you all along on the journey as I publish more books, as I become more acquainted with the publishing world, as far as both an author and a publishing house owner, and also getting to become a part of this community. I'm excited and I hope that at some point I'll be able to reach out and meet some of you guys through the interwebs. There you have it. I will leave all the questions down below in case you guys want to do this. And yeah, let me know. Do you write by hand? Do you write on the computer? Where do you normally write? Do you actually schedule in your writing sessions? Let me know all that down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!